Good evening and welcome to another great night of North Penn basketball. Tonight, the 8-3 Knights will be taking on the 4-5 Redskins from Neshaminy. I'm Joel Brown, here with the big left-hander, Brian Clementes, who's got our starting lineup. Brian.
Starting five for Neshaminy. Number 12, Ryan D'Amelio, 6'1", and he plays guard. Chris Viles, number 34, 6'2", forward. Chris Feeney, number 33, 6'2", center. Jason Matusik, number 30, 5'11", point guard. And Evan Orknick, number 31, 6 foot forward. Their head coach is Bruce Simon. Starting lineup for North Penn Knights. Number 21, Joel Poley, 5'11", plays guard. Number 23, Jody Johnson, 6'1", guard. Number 24, Ryan Pomilovsky, 6'2", guard. Number 30, Kevin Biagas, 6'2", forward. And number 52, Jason Wallace, 6'4", forward. Coach is Dave Torzani. Official for tonight's game, Gary Braun and Dick Koch.
Okay, Brian, while you were talking, Jason Wallace went underneath, got it for 2-0 North Penn with 7:35 left. Neshaminy loses it, North Penn ball. Jody Johnson to inbound. To Pulley. Pulley takes it around to the left side. Biagas loses it. 33. Chris Feeney comes up with it. Dishes to Jason Matusik. 7-12 left in the first. No good. North Penn gets the rebound. Pulley to bring it up. 7 minutes left. Lumsky fakes the three. Gets it into Biagas. Biagas underneath. Off the glass. It's good. 4-0 North Penn. North Penn coming out quick. After a couple quick turnovers on both sides, North Penn is up 4-0. Umpire getting in the way there. Lumsky takes it away. Matusik. Jody Johnson, the jumper, count it. 6-0 North Penn. Milo over to Matusik. Matusik gets it into Orchnik. Orchnik, bad pass. Wallace gets it. Wallace almost loses it, gets it over to Pulley. Pulley brings it up for the Knights. 6:10 left in the first.
Over the Christmas holiday, North Penn was in a tournament. They lost their first game and won the consolation game over Springford, 58-45.
Pulley just knocked down the three. It's 9-0 North Penn, and Neshaminy wants to talk about it. Timeout. Joe Pulley starting tonight. He, in one of the holiday tournaments, he come off with a stomach virus. They did lead all scores with Jody Johnson with 13 points, connected with 3 3-pointers.
Earlier before this game, Asher had a chance to interview with Coach Dave Torzani.
What is your strategy for tonight's game?
Well, we're going to hopefully come out and we're going to try to press for 32 minutes tonight and see if our defense can create some offense for us. We were pretty successful against Springford doing that. We're going to try to do it again tonight.
How do you feel about the team's performance at the Springford tournament?
I'm pleased with what we accomplished there. We played an outstanding Westchester Henderson team very well, and then the next night against a pretty good Springford team, I thought we had a very good game. So I'm pleased where we're at and what we accomplished there.
Is there anything the team needs to improve upon?
Well, I think right now we're just trying to get better at everything that we do. I think one thing that we're going to have to do a little better is put some more points on the board. And that's why we've kind of tried to up-tempo our defense to create some more offense for us.
How has the loss of Jay Jamison affected you?
Well, when you lose a point guard, it's going to affect any team. But right now, we're doing a good job. Joe Pulley, Eric Waters, and Jody Johnson, who have filled in at that spot, particularly Joe, being the senior, have done a great job. And I'm very excited about where they are and what they've done to this point.
Are you still looking at the possibility of a division title?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was our goal from the beginning of the year. But we can't lose our focus, one game at a time. Neshaminy's a tough opponent. They play very, very hard, and we're going to have to play as hard as they do.
There are some coaches in the league that are very outspoken and vocal at basketball games. You tend to be more laid back and composed and in control. How do you keep your composure during the games?
Well, it's not an easy thing to do. Every coach is excited. There's a lot of opportunities in a high school game because high school basketball is so exciting, and you know, you just kind of try to stay with the flow of the game, and hopefully you can stay with your task at hand, and that's coaching your team, and hopefully that's what I've tried to do, and you know, hopefully our kids respond to that, which they have very well.
Okay, thank you and good luck in tonight's game.
Thank you very much.
And we're back here. Neshaminy has scored. It's 11-2, 4:39 left in the first. Evan Orchanek, sophomore out of Feasterville. Aaron Frazier lost that after coming in from a 2-sec off the hands of Polubsky. Neshaminy ball.
Seems to be a pretty clean game so far. None of the teams have committed any fouls in the game.
Chris Feeney drives off the glass, no good. Foul. Not a very quick stay for Eric Waters. He comes out. Joe Pulley comes back in. That foul on Chris Valoy, his first. Jody Johnson brings it up for the Knights. Guarded by Ryan D'Amelio. Pulley gets it to Polubsky. Polubsky for three, no good. Evan Orchanek brings it up. 3:44 left in the first, 11-4 North Penn. Ryan D'Amelio at the top of the key. Chris Valoy hits the three. 7-11 North Penn. Chris Valoy coming off of a great game in Holiday Tournament. 35 points in both games. Kevin Biagas underneath. 13-7 North Penn. Stolen again. Two quick turnovers on both teams. It's number 31, Evan Orchanek can't convert. Jason Wallace at the top of the key. He gets hit. Number 33, Chris Feeney fouls Wallace. Non-shooting foul. Joe Pulley will inbound. That foul was on Chris Valoy, his second. Only player in the game with a foul. Jason Wallace gets fouled again on his way to the basket. This time Aaron Frazier, his first. Aaron Frazier who came in beginning of break for Jason Matusik, number 30. Jason Wallace shooting two. Shooting one, rather. Shooting foul. Ryan D'Amelio comes down with a 2:33 left in the first. Ryan D'Amelio misses it. Comes down with it after Chris Feeney knocks it into him. Chris Valoy can't get inside as he's double teamed. In the corner, gotten away. Joe Pulley gets it. Can he hold control? Yes. Tries to get it over to Johnson, but can't as number 12, Ryan D'Amelio, intercepts the pass. 1:55 left in the first. Valoy under heavy pressure. Biagas steals it. Over to Johnson. Johnson back to Biagas. Biagas off the glass. It's good. Ball's right on Aaron Frazier as Kevin Biagas gets it in underneath. 18-7 North Penn. 1:36 left in the first. foul on Ryan Polumsky. Fouled Ryan D'Amelio there. It's Polumsky's first foul of the game. Frazier on the left side, gives it to Orchnik. Orchnik double teamed.
One of the things when we interviewed the coach for North Penn, he said they had to create a strong defense to create a good offense. It looks like that's what they're showing out here.
Loose ball foul given to Neshaminy. Aaron Frazier with the jumper, no good. But Chris Valoy gets it back, puts it up. 18-10, North Penn. Eric Waters over his head, gets it back. Over to Wallace. Wallace to Polumsky. Polumsky fakes the three, drives in, gets it over to Pulley. Pulley for the three, no good. Yagas comes down with the rebound. He is fouled. But no, he's not. Refs don't call the foul. Calling an offensive foul on Kevin Biagis. Beloy can't get it in the Feeney as it is intercepted by Eric Waters, number 10. 37.9 seconds to play in the first. 18-9, North Penn. Waters brings it up. Over to Pulley on the right side. Johnson at the top of the key, drives in, back out to Pulley. North Penn holds for the last shot. They play a little keep away here. Five seconds. Pulley over to Waters. Waters for three. Count it if it goes. It's good. That's the end of the first quarter after a late three-pointer by Eric Waters. 21-9. North Penn, a very strong first quarter. Both teams were victims of turnovers, and that winning difference.
Looks like North Penn came off to a quick start. Kevin Biagis has 6 points on the night with 1 rebound. Earlier today, Asher had the chance to interview Kevin.
What's your strategy for tonight's game?
Tonight, against Neshaminy, I guess we're going to try to see if we can get down low and establish an inside-outside game. First, we're going to try to hit some outside shots to free up me and Jason Wallace down low, and we'll see what we can get from there.
How did you feel about your team's performance at the holiday tournament?
At the holiday tournament, I think we came out pretty good. First round, we met a pretty tough team, Westchester Henderson, but I thought we played them very well, and we went into the Springford game with a lot of confidence, and we were able to come out with the victory. So I thought we played pretty well in the tournament.
How do you feel the loss of Jay Jamison has affected this team?
Actually, I think it has helped us out a little bit because now we're getting more experience out of our guards, and the loss, it's a big loss, but we're able to pick it up, and now we're getting back on track. So it really hasn't affected us that much.
What does the team have to improve upon?
The team has to improve upon the most is probably the conditioning, because we're becoming a pressing team, and right now the most important thing right now to us is our physical conditioning.
Are you still looking at the possibility of a division title?
Oh yes, we are. The Ben Salem setback has not altered our minds one bit. We're still going to go out tonight and try to go for the league championship.
Okay, thank you, and good luck in tonight's game.
Thanks a lot, Asher. We come back, still 21-9. As Jason Matusek has come in for Aaron Frazier. Ryan D'Amelio picks it up.
In the first quarter we saw, excuse me, in the first quarter we saw North Penn come out with a hard defense and kept Neshaminy to only 9 points. And that created a good offense for him to score 21 points.
Quick steal by Matusek. Matusek spins and is blocked by Kevin Biagas. Refs call the foul, though. Matusek will step to the line.
Some first quarter stats for Jason Wallace is 5 points, 1 rebound. Eric Waters, surprising 5 points after draining at 3 with only seconds left in the first quarter. Joe Pulley, 3 points, 1 rebound and 1 steal. And Ryan Pomolowski, 2 points.
That was Biagas' second. Johnson comes down with the rebound. 7:09. Johnson on the left side. Looks, finds Waters. Waters over to Biagas. Biagas over to Pulley on the right. Loses it for a second, gains control. Pulley brings it back out. Pulley fakes a 3, gets it over to Biagas. Biagas inside to Wallace. Wallace spins and is fouled on his way to the basket. He'll step to the line. 6:41 left in the second as Aaron Frazier checks in. Number 34, Chris Valoy. Also, Ryan Polumsky comes in for Joe Pulley.
That's Chris Viles' 3rd foul of the night. It's just Jason Wallace steps to the line and drains a bucket.
Biagas puts it right back up. 24-10, North Penn. Orchnik with the jumper, no good. Wallace comes down with the fights for it, gets it. Over to Waters. Waters deep to Johnson. Johnson spins for a second, takes it back out to the left side. Outside to Waters. Waters fakes a 3, gets it up to Wallace. Wallace inside to Biagas, stolen by Chris Feeney. Feeney on the fast break. Off the glass, it's good. 24-12, North Penn. 6 minutes left in the second. Polumsky on the right side, back out to Waters. Waters to Wallace. Wallace looks at the 3. It's like a holding foul. See who it's against. They call it on Ryan Polumsky.
It's Aaron Frazier's 2nd foul of the night.
Six fouls already for Neshaminy. Pass to Feeney, intercepted by Eric Waters. North Penn ball. 5:29 left in the half. Polumsky inbounds for the Knights. Over to Waters. Waters will bring it up. North Penn turns it over on another foul. Penalty call. That one. Jason Wallace. Stolen by North Penn. Neshaminy gets it back. Emilio. Orchnik go back to Emilio. Emilio for 3, no good. For 3, no good. Feeney comes down with it, back out to Emilio. Matusek. Back to Emilio, back to Matusek. 4:45 left in the second half. Camilo drives in. Quick dish to Aaron Frazier. Aaron Frazier, no good off the glass. 4:35 left in the second. 27-12, North Penn. Eric Waters fakes the 3. Jason Wallace takes it, though. No good. Polumsky comes down with it, back out to Waters. Waters backs up. Polumsky. A push. Pushing foul on Kevin Biagas, his third of the game. Cam McCormick comes in for Biagas. .4:15 left in the second half. Ryan D'Amelio. Stolen by Cam McCormick. Cam McCormick on the fast break. Off the glass by himself. It's no good. Cam McCormick coming in, misses the easy. Air ball, number 11, Matt Braunstein, who just checked in. Jason Matusek checks back in. So Ryan D'Amelio sits down. Eric Waters is at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. First one's good, he'll shoot another. 3:56 left in the second. Foul underneath, avoiding the foul shot.
Eric Waters has 6 points on the night with that 1 free throw shot he had.
Refs call that pass off Carl Davis's leg. It slips out of bounds. No, they don't. Nice ball. Comes off. Carl Davis can't handle it, goes out of bounds. This time, Neshaminy ball. 28-12, North Penn, 3:52 left in the second half. The heavy trap defense by North Penn, Neshaminy having to dish away quickly. North Penn looking to preserve that 28-12 score. Eric Waters over to Johnson. Johnson drives back out to Waters. Waters on the left side, gives it to Johnson. Johnson with the dribble, over to Polumsky. Polumsky for three, count it. 31-12, North Penn, as Ryan Polumsky hits the three.
That's Polumsky's second three of the night.
Eric Waters is called for the foul. She tries the quick steal. Quick dishes by Neshaminy. They get it in Aaron Frazier, who's underneath, gets it in off the glass. Ryan Polumsky with Johnson. It's 31-14, North Penn. Wallace drives inside, spins off the glass, it's good. 33-14, North Penn. Orchinick brings it up, moves it off to Feeney. Feeney triple teamed and is fouled. .233 left in the second half. 33-14, North Penn. This is Chris Feeney at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Misses it. Off the hands of Aaron Frazier. North Penn ball as Joe Pulley comes in for Eric Waters. Jody Johnson inbound for the Knights.
Looks like North Penn's got a strong defense tonight, only holding the Neshaminy Redskins to 14 points going in to a little over 2 minutes in the first half.
Jason Matusik knocks it out. The Neshaminy ball. Number 11, Matt Braunstein. Puts it in. Back out to Matusik. Matusik looking for the pick. Gives it off to Braunstein. Back to Matusik. Aaron Frazier with a jumper. No good. Braunstein for three. No good. Cam McCormick comes down with it. It's the pulley. 1:55 left in the second. Pulley. No good. Jason Wallace underneath. Gets it in. Jody Johnson on the left side. Over to Plumsky. Plumsky for three. No good. Cam McCormick underneath. Gets it in. Nice transition there for North Penn. Kept getting the rebounds and they got it in. That's what they're going to have to see all night. 35-14. Aaron Frazier, don't count it. He travels. 1:25 left in the second. Ryan Fitzpatrick checks in for Joe Pulley. Johnson with the jumper, no good. Evan Orchinik, 2-on-1, can't get it in. Chris Feeney comes down with it. He's fouled. Don't count the shot. Eric Grandolski checks in for Jason Wallace as he goes out. Chris Feeney makes the first, earns a second. 1:04 left in the second quarter. North Penn with a 20-point lead, 35-15. North Penn coming out strong offensively in this game and playing some pretty heavy defense. Chris Feeney makes both of them. Less than a minute to play. Plumsky thinks about the three, drives in with the jumper. It's no good. McCormick comes down with it, off the glass. He's fouled. Don't count the shot. He'll step to the line. Cam McCormick, his victim of the foul, first time he steps to the line tonight, shooting the 1-and-1. Foul on Aaron Frazier, his third of the night. With that, he'll sit down as Ryan D'Amelio checks back in.
Looks like Neshaminy's getting into a little foul trouble early in this game. Number 34, Bailos, has 3 fouls, and number 24, Frazier House, has 3 fouls.
Cam McCormick makes them both. 37-16, North Penn, 45 seconds left. Ryan D'Amelio, double team. Out to Orchinik. Orchinik into Braunstein. Braunstein, bad pass, right into North Penn hands, gets it back. Matusek over to Braunstein, back out to Matusek. Matusek drives in, gets it into Feeney. Feeney off the glass. No good, is blocked, but he's fouled. Matusek steps to the line. Chris Feeney steps to the line, rather. 28 seconds left in the second quarter. North Penn holding a 21-point lead now. Feeney misses his first, gets a second. Right corner of your screen, you can see the blue crew again coming out to support their knights. 25 seconds left, Matusek gets the rebound over to Braunstein. Braunstein for three, no good. Rondalski comes down with it, gives it to Johnson. 15 seconds left. North Penn will hold for last shot. Johnson looks around, over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick back to Rondalski, back to Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key with the jumper. Count it! 39-16, Jody Johnson, it's the last minute jumper, 39-16. Just capping off the evening. We'll go to the third quarter, 39-16 North Penn. Very strong first half for the Knights. Let's get some stats, Brian.
Stats for Neshaminy. Aaron Frazier has 4 points on the night. A little bit of foul trouble with 3 and 1 rebound. Jason Matusik, 1 point, 1 foul, and 1 rebound. Even Orknick, 2 points, 1 rebound. Chris Feeney has 4 points, 2 fouls, and 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Chris Vialos, 5 points, in some foul trouble there with 3, 2 rebounds. First half stats for North Penn. Eric Waters with 6 points on the night, 2 fouls. Joe Pulley with 3, 1 rebound. Jody Johnson, as we saw, put that last bucket in for 2 points. He's got 4 on the night with 2 rebounds. Ryan Pomolowski has 6 points, 1 rebound. Kevin Biagas has 8. A little bit of foul trouble with 3, and he's got 3 rebounds. Cam McCormick coming off the bench with 4 points, 1 foul, and 3 rebounds. Jason Wallace has 8, 1 foul, and 4 rebounds.
That's those are the stats at halftime. 39-16 North Penn. Very strong first half. Brian?
Asher will be in for me next half. I'm going to go over do stats. So.
Okay, we thank you, Brian, for joining me in this first half. We'll be right back. This is NPTV, Channel 16 on Adelphia, Suburban Cable Channel 9.
I've had the same friends since I was a little kid. But this year, some of them started playing with these other kids. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's cool making new friends and all, but they weren't like us. They were, you know, different. And I heard my big brother saying some pretty bad stuff about people like them. But they seemed pretty cool, and we had a pretty good time. So, well, maybe my brother doesn't know everything.
Hey, Carlos, come on, we need you. Don't be afraid. Be your friend.
North Penn High School Gymnasium, I'm Joel Brown, back 39-16, North Penn, Asher Laverty.
Hello, Joel. Well, good news from the wire. The North Penn girls varsity team won their game 61-52. So that's definitely good news for the girls, who have had some rough times. They couldn't pull out their tournament at the Nadal Smoot Memorial.
Come back. 39-62, 7:24 left in the third. Pulley for 3, no good.
Lots of
Feeney
3
comes down.
Lots of 3-point attempts so far.
Emilio over to Matusek. Chris Feeney, no good. Over to Eric Waters. Waters brings it up on the left side. Pulley, jumper, no good. Matusek gets the rebound. 6:50 left in the third. He loses it. Eric Waters brings it up on the fast break by himself off the glass. Count it.
Eric Waters, definitely a good addition to this North Penn team. He came up to help after Jay Jamison was lost for personal reasons. He's definitely filled the shoes. He has 8 points so far this evening.
Almost trying to add to that. Eric Waters misses the jumper. Johnson with the J, no good. Valoy brings it up. D'Amelio. He drives in underneath the Valoy, no good. Eric Waters. What a Pulley. Pulley back to Waters. Klumsky for 3, no good. Jason Wallace underneath, gets it in, 43-16. Neshaminy still yet to score in the second half.
Wallace is North Penn's high scorer with 10 points so far this evening. He also has 4 rebounds.
Ryan D'Amelio for 2, 43-18. Eric Waters double team, gets it out to Johnson. Johnson underneath to Polumsky. Polumsky off the glass, 46-18. 5:20 left to play in the third.
Polumsky has 8 points, most of them coming off 3-pointers. He's North Penn's most accurate 3-point shooter. Good defensive effort here by North Penn.
Jason Wallace, and you gotta come stronger than that. Neshaminy gets it off a North Penn turnover. Malloy cuts in, offensive foul.
Wallace fell down on that one.
Aaron Frazier checks in. Coming out, Jason Matusek. Also Cam McCormick coming in for Joe Pulley on the Knights.
Joe Pulley has 3 points and 1 rebound so far.
Johnson stops, pops, counting. 47-18, North Penn.
Jody Johnson definitely doing it all himself there. A great effort.
Bad pass, number 12, Ryan D'Amelio, lack of communication there. It's Chris Feeney, just lets it go right by him, out of bounds. It's North Penn ball, Ryan Polumsky will inbound.
We definitely need to see more heads-up play from this Neshaminy team. I mean, North Penn has only allowed them to score 18 points. They've definitely got to get on their toes.
Jody Johnson for 3, count it, 50-18. Asher, I don't know if it's safe to say the route is on.
Yes, North Penn is definitely dominating. It's been a game
Malloy
of 3-pointers, definitely.
misses the 3.
I'd hate to be on this Neshaminy team. They've got
Johnson underneath, 52-18.
Well, it's Johnson's 10th and 11th point. He's now the high scorer for North Penn.
Chris Feeney off the bottom, gets a rebound, gets it in. Polumsky by himself, off the glass, and 1. This North Penn team just having fun now.
They're definitely fired up.
Leading by 34 points with 3:37 left to play in the third.
Seeing this big lead, they're definitely decided to have some fun here.
Neshaminy's defense is just falling apart.
One of the high scorers for North Penn is Jason Wallace with 10 points and 4 rebounds. And I had a chance to talk with him before the game, and let's see what he had to say.
What is your strategy for tonight's game?
We just want to play a solid man-to-man defense and work hard on our pressing. We're going to press a lot, and we just want to cause turnovers and try and make mistakes and capitalize off that, score a lot of points. And then when we get back into our half-court defense, we want to shut them down as much as possible. And we just want to try and put a lot of points on the board tonight.
How did you feel about the team's performance at the Springford tournament?
I thought we played a great team in Westchester Henderson, and I think we played them well. And I think that we just have to learn how to play with a team like Henderson's tempo. We can't run with them, so we have to try and slow it down and do a little better job at controlling the tempo of the game.
How do you feel the loss of Jay Jamison has affected this team?
I think that Jay was a great player, and hopefully he'll be able to come back and play for us before the year's over. But basically, he's a consistent shooter, shooting 3-pointers. And I think that we've kind of missed that a little bit, having someone that can knock down that shot whenever he's open. But I think our team's rallied great with him not being there and played with a lot of heart. And Eric Waters is a sophomore, stepped up, and he's playing very well at the varsity level. So I think we've done a good job in his absence.
Asher Laverty, 3:37 left in the third.
While we were gone, Ryan Polumsky hit his extra point there. He now has 11 points this evening.
Evan Orchnik hits the stop and pop, 55-22. Neshaminy has only hit 8 points this third quarter. 6 points, rather. 55-22 North Penn, 3:15 left in the third. Kevin Biagas comes back in. along with Joe Pulley for Jason Wallace and Ryan Polumsky.
Biagas' 10th point there.
57-22, North Penn. Emilio over to Frazier. Frazier fakes the fake. Fakes the fake.
4 North Penn players so far have 10 points or more.
57-24 off the Aaron Frazier layup. Frazier misses the rebound there, but
He looks a
one.
bit disappointed.
Evan Orchnik comes up with it. Feeney underneath. After like a triple pump, Chris Feeney gets it off the glass. 57-26, North Penn.
Both teams are definitely playing very aggressive basketball right here.
Cam McCormick for 3. Count it. 60-26, North Penn.
That was McCormick's 7th points there. Jody Johnson, a vicious block there.
2:05 left in the third.
North Penn leading by 34 points here. Oof, right off the knee of Eric Waters. I heard that. That just might have hurt Eric.
Neshaminy will try anything right now.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Team down by 34 points just might be pretty desperate.
Frazier double teamed. Comes out, kicks it out to D'Amelio. D'Amelio comes in, jumps, no good. Orchnik fights for it. Johnson comes up with it. Gets it out to Eric Waters. Waters brings it up on the right side. It's out to Johnson. Johnson for 3. No good. D'Amelio comes down. Valoy, rather, comes down with it. 1:20 left in the third. Valoy for 3. No good. Pulley gets the rebound. It's out to Waters.
With this large margin of victory here, North Penn.
Johnson off the glass.
Yes.
Counting. 60-26. 62-26 rather. 105.
Johnson has 13 points.
Foul called there on Eric Waters. It's the hold. His third foul of the game.
Not what he wants to see. With this large margin of victory, this North Penn team could definitely afford to play around in three-point land. But unfortunately, this Neshaminy team, they might have to, even if they don't want to.
36-point lead now for North Penn. A very high-scoring game on the Knights' part. Evan Orchnik hits the 3 for the Redskins. 45 seconds left in the third.
Lots of 3 points here.
Kevin Biagas gets the steal. It's out to Pulley. With this lead, North Penn not falling asleep here. Still very bright on the defense. Kevin Biagas in the air, quick, gets it up.
Biagas with 14
Smooth play
points.
there by Kevin Biagas. 66-29. Foul called on Ryan Fitzpatrick. 10 seconds left in the third. 66-29. North Penn.
I think they can maybe come out here in this fourth quarter and have some fun, possibly. They definitely have the lead.
The number of rebounds, and Neshaminy can't get it back in. That's the end of the third quarter. Going to the fourth, North Penn 66-29.
Some North Penn players are putting up incredible numbers. For instance, Jody Johnson has 13 points. Ryan Polumsky with 11. Kevin Biagas has 14 points. Jason Wallace has 10. Eric Waters has 7 points. Joe Pulley with 3. And Cam McCormick with 7 points also. But definitely an incredible effort here by North Penn. And you can see the frustration on the faces of this Neshaminy team as they are getting, I don't really like to use this phrase, but blown out this evening by North Penn.
Why not? It's a good phrase. Use it.
I
That's what
will.
they're getting. North Penn, after a very disappointing holiday tournament, coming out strong. Leading now, 34 points, 66-29.
This is definitely the kind of performance this North Penn team needs to get back on track. They were favored to win their division, but I had some trouble.
.37-point lead, rather. 66-29, 7:50 after 10 seconds come off the clock. Foul call. Joe Pulley is at the line. Shooting 2. Can't get the first. Shoot another. I don't know if you mentioned this. Our officials tonight, credit, Gary Brannon, Dick Koch. Just in case, we didn't mention that before.
They're not doing too bad of a job here. Off the shoulder.
I think that was off his head.
Somewhere in that area.
They're passed there by Evan Orchenik. Chris Valoy, just not awake there. It's off his head.
That's definitely what this Neshaminy team needs to do. Wake up, and maybe if the North Penn players have to throw balls at their craniums, they just might have to wake them up that way.
Coach might want to throw some balls at their head after that play.
Yeah.
Ryan Polumsky, spot the 3, gets it over to Patrick. Patrick back to Pulley. 15 left in the 4th. Pulley back to Biagis. Biagis top of the key, inside the Wallace. Wallace spins off the glass. It's good. 68-29 after Wallace spins off the baseline.
Wallace with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Team leading rebounds here for this game.
Safe to say most of them have been inside.
Yeah. Whistle blown.
Ball goes out. North Penn ball. Fitzpatrick inbounds. 6:50 left in the game. Neshaminy yet to score in the 4th. .39-point lead by North Penn, their biggest of the game. Plumsky fakes the 3. Puts it over to Wallace. Wallace drives in, bounces off. Into Biagis. Biagis off the glass. Count it. 70-29.
Biagis has 16 points. North Penn now has a 41-point lead. That is an incredible margin. Neshaminy definitely not smiling here.
Foul called on Jason Wallace underneath. He comes out as Rondowski and Carl Davis come in for Wallace and Biagis. That was Jason Wallace's 2nd foul of the game.
Rondowski has 1 rebound so far. That's all.
Coach Torsani only playing 2 of his starters right now. Pulley and Polumsky.
He probably sees this large margin and figures he can give some of the other guys a chance to play. Aaron Frazier unable to get the ball back in bounds.
.40-point lead now by North Penn. 70-30.
Steal.
More Neshaminy turnovers.
They cannot have that.
But North Penn loses it. The referees talk it over. They'll give it to Neshaminy. 5:49 left in the game. Number 21. Grant Sporny checks in for Aaron Frazier. Coming back into the game for 11. Jeff Dietrich and Eric Waters for Ryan Polumsky and Joe Pulley.
Eric Waters, definitely one of the fine sophomores on this team. He's going to have 3 good years here at North Penn.
So Coach Dorsani using all of his bench now. Jeff Dietrich.
Ooh. I heard him fall.
Offensive foul called there. Number 10, Eric Waters, brings it up for the Knights. Polomsky drives in, fakes the jumper, gets it out to Dietrich. Dietrich over to Waters. Waters drives in, loses it, gets
On the
control,
floor.
gets it in with Davis. Davis underneath. Rondolski can't hold on to it, gets out of bounds. Knights keep control though. Eric Waters inbounds to Rondolski. Rondolski out to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick at the top of the key. Quick
Bad
pass over to
pass.
Waters. Waters can't handle it. Out of bounds. 5:04 left in the game.
40-point margin here. North Penn.
Evan Orchnick brings it up for the Redskins. Over to Braunstein. Braunstein skip. Over to Sporny. Sporny back to Feeney. Braunstein for 3. Count it. 70-33. North Penn.
Nice passing there by Neshaminy. First signs of life we've really seen so far.
Davis can't get it in underneath. Tusek misses the jumper. Off the hands of Jeff Dietrich. Neshaminy ball. Beloy.
That ball saw nothing but net.
Another three-pointer for Neshaminy. 2 threes in a row. 70-36.
That was Chris Valoy's 9th points there.
Checking in David Ellman. As Evan Orchnick comes out.
Neshaminy's top scorer is Chris Fenney with 10 points, followed by Valoy.
Chris Feeney is fouled on his way to the basket after getting the rebound. He puts it back up and is fouled there by Rondolski. Feeney steps to the line. Shooting 2.
The only player really in danger of fouling out of this game is Chris Valoy with 4 fouls. Neshaminy with the losing by this many points can't really afford to lose any of their top shooters. North Penn players with fouls are Eric Waters has 3, so does Kevin Biagas. Jason Wallace and Rondolski have 2, and McCormick, Fitzpatrick, and Polomsky all have 1 foul apiece.
Chris Feeney misses his second. 70-37 as Ryan Fitzpatrick misses underneath. Rondolski gets the rebound and is fouled. Offensive foul is called. Give it to Neshaminy, 70-37, 3:35 left in the game.
North Penn has dominated, but Neshaminy has scored 7 unanswered points here this last quarter of play.
Another North Penn foul. Rondolski calls for the hold.
That will be his 4th.
Walensky inside. David Ellman back out to Braunstein. Braunstein hits it.
Nice shot. Good shooting by all teams here.
That's 3 3-pointers. Very quick 3-pointers. A 10-0 run by Neshaminy.
Braunstein, who just hit that 3-pointer, has 6 points, excuse me, so far this evening. North Penn now has 5 players with 10 points or more. Eric Waters just reaching that 10-point mark with his last shot.
Neshaminy underneath. Can't get it in. Feeney is fouled. No basket, though. 232 left in the game.
North Penn making some substitutions here.
Steve Riley and Carl Davis check back in for Eric Waters.
Steve Riley has not seen any action so far this evening. He also plays on the junior varsity team. The North Penn junior varsity boys basketball team here won their game by 1 point.
Squeaker.
This went down to the wire there.
Feeney has missed his first one, converts his second. 72-41. 2:31 left in the game.
Feeney
72-41 in North Penn.
Feeney has 11 points and 3 rebounds.
Steve Riley misses underneath.
Blue crew up there in the stands showing some frustration. They want to see North Penn score.
Of course they do. They're the Blue Crew. They're fed. When we talk about North Penn, we talk about the Blue Crew.
Definitely.
Steve Riley for 3. No good. 2 minutes left in the game. 72-41 North Penn.
Clock is ticking as the door begins to close on this Neshaminy team.
Feeney underneath. He gets it. Ref had put up the foul sign, but took it back.
Feeney with 13 points. Number 10, Dave Ellman, running into some trouble there. Falling down, unable to control the ball.
Steve Riley for 3. No good. Rondolski comes down with it. He's called for the travel. Rondolski underneath travels. Turnover. Gives it to Neshaminy.
Rondolski's second rebound there.
A 29-point lead for North Penn. David Ellman is fouled on his way to the basket. Fouled by Jeff Dietrich, his first foul of the game. Ellman makes the first rather, 72-44.
Ellman's first and second points there. He only has 2 for this evening.
David Ellman fouls Dietrich. .111 left in the game, 72-45. North Penn. Dietrich fakes the 3 over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick drives in. Long jumper, can't get it in. Less than a minute, 55 seconds left to play. Steve Riley can't get the jumper. Davis gets the rebound underneath. Gets it in. 74-45.
Davis's first points, though, so far.
47.2 left in the game.
The high scorer for Neshaminy is 33, Chris Feeney. He has 13 points. 34, Chris Valoy has 12 points. Followed by Evan Orchanek with 7 points. And Aaron Frazier, 8 points. But still,
Bronstein misses the jumper. Riley out to Grondolski. Grondolski gets the J. 76-45, 31-point lead for North Penn. 15 seconds left in the game. More bad Neshaminy plays. They turn it over again. Steve Riley gets it up. 5 seconds left. Riley off the glass, 78-45. And the game is over. 38-point win.
Beautiful effort here for North Penn. This game is definitely going to give them something to be proud of. But these Neshaminy Redskins team, they're just going to have to go home and try and think of what went wrong.
33-point win, rather.
Yes.
You have some stats for us, Ash?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, the high scorer for North Penn would have to be Kevin Biagas with 16 points, followed by Jason Wallace with 12 points there. Jody Johnson has 13, while Eric Waters comes in with 10. Cam McCormick has 7 points. Steve Riley, Eric Grandowski, Carl Davis all have 2 points. Joe Pulley has 3, and Ryan Polomsky has 11 points. The high rebounder for North Penn was Jason Wallace, who got 4 rebounds. The Neshaminy Redskins high score was Chris Feeney, who got 13 points. Chris Valoy had 12, with Aaron Frazier with 9, Evan Orchinek with 8, and Matt Braunstein with 6. Their high rebounder was Chris Feeney, who had 3. And it was definitely a good game here tonight. 78-45, North Penn. Incredible margin of victory there.
Great game, great
Yes,
game. For North
absolutely.
Penn, anyway. That's that 78-45 final score. After Neshaminy had come in third in the Upper Perk tournament over the holiday, comes in and gets blown out by the North Penn Knights after not faring well in their tournament. Great game for North Penn's final score here from North Penn High School Gymnasium, 78-35 for Asher Laverty. I'm Joel Brown and Brian Clementez. You're watching North Penn Television Sports, NPTV, channel 6.